What's up, Audi universe? The wait is finally over. Are you ready? Wow, what a car! It is finally here, the all-new Audi e-tron GT, and with it comes the new era of electric mobility. There is so much to look at: design, technology, and the emotional world premiere. Together, we're going to have a look at everything you need to know about the all-new Audi e-tron GT, a car that, according to some, is the hottest EV out there. So, buckle up, power up, this is What's Up Audi.
Hello everybody and welcome to the celebration of progress.
At Audi, we are living progress.
Welcome with me, Tom Hardy in London.
Hello everyone.
This beauty here is by far the most attractive car I've ever drawn. This package, I have to say, is a technical masterpiece.
You know, you guys at Audi have come to the table with some of the most beautiful design work and the most incredible technology. That's the future.
What a show! And even more importantly, what a car! Alright guys, hands up. Who of you grabbed some popcorn and watched the show live like I did? Audi called it the celebration of progress. And let's be honest, it is the only proper way to unveil such a car like the e-tron GT. Big stage, stars, and an amazing show. And we wouldn't be What's Up Audi if we did not have some exclusive behind the scenes for you. Alright, but now let's talk about the car itself. Let's start with the name. e-tron, which means it's a fully electric model. GT, Gran Turismo, it's a four-door coupe, so you have the performance and comfort. Audi presented the e-tron GT and its more powerful brother, the RS e-tron GT. Last year, I already had the opportunity to test drive its prototype. Sorry, had to do it one more time. It's just so impressive and so great. And I was blown away by its performance, by its stunning looks, and something that you would not expect from an EV, its sound. And now that the real model has been presented, I am a huge fan of the interior, something that I was not able to see in its prototype form. Don't worry, we're going to talk about the technology later. But let's start with something that you all see first, the design.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to be here today to present to you the exterior design of this car. Good exterior car design is always based on perfect proportions. You could call the exterior design almost a quattro sculpture. We have no other car in our lineup with such huge muscles on top of all four wheels. For the first time, we bring the evolution of this inverted face onto the road. Inverted face means for us, we covered our well-known single frame, brighten it up and put it into a black mask.
The e-tron GT interior is defined by two aspects: sportiness and also comfort. Sportiness is achieved by a strong driver focus that makes you feel like you are really sitting in a cockpit. Spaciousness is achieved by taking the volume of the interior and organizing them in horizontal layers, giving you a sense of how wide this interior is.
Wow, that is really a beautiful car. Good job, Mark Lichte and everybody on the Audi design team. I have to agree with Mark when he said that the Audi e-tron GT is his most beautiful design that he has ever created. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. And now it is time to talk to someone who knows a thing or two about beauty shots, Mr. Auditography. He's a fellow content creator that we've already featured a couple of times on our show, so I'm sure that you have heard about him before, but he never shows his face. So I think it's time to try and find out who is the person behind Auditography. How are you doing?
What's up, man? I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. No one really knows who you are because you never show your face, but what can you tell us about yourself?
Well, you know, I don't show my face because I feel like what I do is more important than my persona. People already know that I'm located kind of like in between Doha, Qatar, where I am right now, and quite often in Poland, in Warsaw, and also in Sweden. I'm kind of like an international face.
Nice. Why Audi? And where does the name Auditography come from?
If I go back to the 90s, I remember when I was doing some athletics training and my friend said, hey, my father bought a brand new Audi. And then his father came and picked us up in the black A4 B5. Those 2-3 seconds when he pulls up, love at first sight. Since then, Audi only.
Do you have one yourself?
I have actually 5 Audis in my collection, and one of those cars is actually an A4 B5, similar to the one I saw. I bought a brand new Audi Q5 here in Doha, and I was shooting it around the city, and I got more popularity and more followers, and then I was like, okay, let's shoot some other cars. And Audi Qatar gave me some cars, and I was like, okay, I cannot name myself my Q5 in Doha because I'm not shooting a Q5 anymore. And I was just thinking, and Auditography, that sounds nice. Let's check if it's occupied.
Never looked back, and it was the story of success. Let's talk about the e-tron GT. I heard you were one of the very few people in the world who was able to see the car before its world premiere. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing, you know. It's always a privilege to be, you know, given the chance to see something that nobody else has seen before. So for me, it was a great adventure, you know. When I saw it, I was like, wow. It takes a lot for the automaker to actually come close to the concept cars. You know it yourself, so I'm actually super happy that it looks as it looks.
I'm with you on that one. I think it's a very big achievement. What do you think of it, of the looks? What's your favorite part about the car?
Straight up, it must be the quattro fenders. I remember when I ran into Mark, he told me, yeah, you must see the quattro fenders and everything, so you will be blown away, and I was.
There is one fun fact that I heard, that you only shoot cars either at sunrise or sunset. Is this true?
Yes, I'm giving the Audi team a hard time during the launches. They have to get up very early in the morning and give me cars at 4 a.m. And I'm the guy that comes last in when everybody's eating dinner. I'm the one shooting in the sunset, and I'm always chasing about those magical backgrounds, magical locations. Sometimes I drive around for hours.
Is there something that you would like to say to our audience?
Give the electric cars a shot. Don't judge too much until you really sit behind the wheel and feel it and experience it.
Thank you very much for this conversation. I enjoyed every single second of that, and looking forward to seeing you again, and hopefully maybe with the e-tron GT or RS e-tron GT. Alright, now we all know that the Audi e-tron GT has got the looks, but let's be honest, that car was made for the road, and I also promised you some facts and figures. So let's have a look at them together. I know we already talked about design, but have a look at this beauty. Wow, those headlights and the movement through the corners. The color that we see here is Daytona Gray, but in total there are 9 colors, so together with this one, 8 others. Three, 2, 1, go! Wow, I did not expect that the difference would be so small. Alright, now for performance numbers. 0 to 100 time, 3.3 seconds, makes it one of the fastest Audis ever produced, even faster than the R8. And 0 to 200 in 11.8 seconds. I'm sure it can also go not only fast through those mountain passes, but also on your local favorite racetrack. My local racetrack. Well, looking forward to find that out. 476 horsepower for the Audi e-tron GT and 598 for the RS e-tron GT. But there is more. With the overboost, for 2.5 seconds, you get more horsepower. How much more? 530 for the e-tron GT and 646 for the RS model. Of course, everyone wants to know what is the range. 487 kilometers according to WLTP. But what I find really impressive is how fast it can charge. With 270 kilowatts output being standard, it can charge up to 100 kilometers range in just 5 minutes. It's probably faster than it takes you to order a cup of coffee. Moreover, to charge up to 80% of battery capacity takes only 22 minutes. The starting price is 99,800 euros. And for the RS model is 138,200 euros. The market introduction of the Audi e-tron GT is scheduled for May of this year. You all know that I am a performance guy, but it's good to know that performance and sustainability can work together. The Audi e-tron GT is fully electric. This means that you can drive without any emissions locally. But it's very important to look at the bigger picture here. Where does the energy come from? How is the interior being made? How is the whole car produced? And I think it's time to take a look at what makes the e-tron GT so special when it comes to sustainability.
I am Simona Falcinella. I'm Italian and I'm the responsible of the color and trim department in Audi Design. In the e-tron GT, we are very proud to propose some option leather-free. In this case, for example, for this textile, we use a big percentage of sustainable fiber, and the big work we did is really to have a wool effect, a tailor-made men typical textile. No?
Don't you think that it's cool that we can have performance and sustainability at the same time? It is a big journey, but I think we're heading in the right direction, especially with the Audi e-tron GT. And speaking of which, hey Audi, can I have the keys for next time so we can take it for a spin? And now it's time to show some love to you content creators out there. Thank you for all those amazing videos. I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.
Formula E chassis up there, so they do a lot of their preparation, like energy management and all that. Incredible, pretty impressive. Formula E. Oh, so I was just surprised because it's the same trophy as Formula 1 that I got for second place in the Formula 1 championship. So funnily enough, you've got Audi Sport Team Rosberg, because my dad's team has been racing for Audi since like more than 10 years and has been actually the most successful team in the last decade in DTM. This is the moment where all the memories come back every time. The last moments, putting the warrior armor on before jumping in the car. Yes! Got it, he's nowhere! He's nowhere! Yes! The longer the day goes, the more I'm winning the races here. And that, I think, is testament to the consistency of battery performance.
If you're a bit of an Audi fanboy, you might think the e-tron GT looks a bit familiar. That's because it's almost identical to the e-tron GT concept from a few years ago. Because the new e-tron GT looks absolutely awesome. And those brake lights are lovely. They make the back end look seriously aggressive. The e-tron GT also has a completely flat floor to make it even more aerodynamic, and even the alloy wheels have been designed to cut through the air with as little drag as possible. There are also flaps in the front grille that close when the battery and brakes don't meet cooling, and this helps smooth the airflow over the car. All this means that the e-tron GT has a drag coefficient of just 0.24 CD.
Heartbeat. I was dreaming already as a young boy to create you. Ever. That you are the sound of the future.